What's up guys, ṉBonoPromotions here, and today I'm going to be coming at you with a little bit different of a video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Nike Zoom Field Generals. Now I know this review might be coming out a little late since they just, since an employee just leaked out that the Nike Zoom Field General 2s are coming out this fall, I believe. But anyways, this is going to just be a quick review of the red and black colorway and the blue and black colorway. This is the Andrew Luck one. This is the Colin Kaepernick one. So I'll start off with the blue ones, just because the blue ones are more popular and personally I think they look better. So here is a side shot of the blue ones here. As you can see, we do have some fly wire going on here. The fly wire is blue and the laces are black with blue on them. Going down to the more bottom part of the shoe, as you can see here, around the bottom of the toe and all around the back, there is a little bit of like a dark blue, almost in like a really dark indigo color, and it has a nice smooth fade transition going to the black. As you can see here, we have a giant Nike logo, the new giant Nike swoosh on the side here with a blue outline. Going more towards the bottom, we have this nice high density foam here just underneath where your foot would be. This is good because it makes the shoe look like really nice, especially since they put the detail with the little black splatter, with those little black splatter dots. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to just have to trust me. But there's like these little black paint dots, but they look really nice. But yeah, it gives you lots of support, and it's also aesthetically pretty cool. Now, moving to the bottom of the shoe, we have this new triangular kind of design that Nike put on all their Field Generals. It's basically like every like triangle or so, there's a like pyramid kind of thing coming up, and it actually sticks out here. I'll try to get a side angle. It's kind of like actually like gems, kind of like that, kind of like a gem shape on the bottom. On the blue shoes, the bottom actually looks really cool because they have kind of like a translucent bottom going on here. In the middle here, we have the Field General logo. As you can see here, there's just a little bit more high density foam. And moving to the bottom, it's the same kind of pattern going on with another Nike swoosh on the bottom. Now moving to the back, we have another Field General logo, and just in case you guys were wondering, yes, this is actually a football shoe, as you can see, part of their Nike football series. And right here, it's going to be kind of hard to show you on video, but this is like especially like on the back here, towards the bottom. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna just like kind of use like benchmark here from this part of the logo back. It's like hard, so it's gonna protect your the tendons and your ankles. So you have some nice protection there if you're like really into football or really any sport based around the turf. And going on the other side, it's the same thing. Here, right where your toe is, it's just a black, just like a normal black. I don't know what you call this, but it's just black here on the front. And so, yeah. Now, if you can look inside the shoe, as you can see here, try and point to it, that you know what I'm talking about. Right here, where my finger's touching, that's the cushioning that comes with this shoe. And there's a lot of cushioning. I can't really show you on the inside because these shoes are brand new, but it's got some really nice cushioning. And basically, what this means is that there's not going to be a lot of breathability. But for some people, that's actually a good thing, and personally, I don't need that much breathability in my shoe. So I'm totally fine with having a shoe that's a tight fit. Now, having that said, these shoes actually do a pretty good job at keeping water out, so there's no need to worry about any water getting into your socks or anything. Like, seriously, like, the water could be up to here, and you won't get your socks wet. Like, that's how good these shoes are. Because this is not actually fabric. This is like some sort of, man, I can't really get my finger out. Some sort of plastic material. But yeah, that's the blue version. And now I'm going to be going to the red version, the Colin Kaepernick. Okay, so these are the red versions. These are the red and black colorway. Now basically, if you guys are just wondering, it's pretty much the same as the black ones, except everything is just red. So wherever you saw blue here, it's going to just be red here. Now, the red may look a little different on camera because I am in a room that has some sort of strange like lighting, because the bulbs I have here aren't white, they're like yellowish bulbs. But I'm going to be going briefly over, because like I said, it's basically the same exact thing, just red. So yeah, I'm gonna just quickly go over them. So as you can see, it's just the red fly wire. I actually really like this fly wire on these laces. It's pretty nice looking. Actually, I'll talk about the tongue, because I really didn't get the opportunity to talk about that on the other shoe. So as you can see here on the tongue, we have the Nike logo in red. It's actually pretty big. It covers up the whole thing. Also on the tongue here, you can kind of see the 5 stars representing the Nike Zoom Field General brand. Going down on the tongue a little bit more, as you can see, we have like this mesh material. It's the same material as like here on the shoe, like this plastic kind of thing going on, but it's kind of webbed here, and it's covering up the fabric that's making up the tongue. Going to the back, like I said, straightforward, pretty much the same thing. Now, there's a couple things different here, and I'm going to go over what's different between the red ones and the blue ones. Now, as you can see here, on the toe area, which is the best example of this, as you can see, the red going into the black is not as smooth of a transition. And also, if you guys are just wondering, this black here is the same dark black on the blue ones. It's still a dark black, but it might show up a little reddish or a little brighter. That's just because of the lighting, like I said, but this is a dark black. But like I said, it's not as much of a smooth fade transition. Now, going back to the blue ones, the Andrew Luck ones, as you can see, the black going into the blue, or the blue going into the black, is more of a smooth fading transition going into the black, right? So it looks nice and smooth. Now, what they have going on here, it's a little kind of hard to explain, but basically what they did is they had like a fire thing going on. Okay, this is a good example. As you can see, it's not as smooth of a transition. It's still kind of a fading thing going on, but it's like a flame, like a fire thing going on. And it's almost like a camo design, and it's pretty cool. Another thing that's actually different is the high density foam that I was talking about on the other ones. As you can see here, the high density foam is just plain and smooth. There's no paint speckles purposely put on there. It's just smooth. And by paint speckles, I mean these little black dots here. Those are purposely put there. Those are not like, that's not like an accident. Those are purposely put there. And as you can see, they don't have them here. On the insides, they're pretty much the same once more. Everything's pretty much the same. And the last thing that is different is that on the back here, instead of the this little tab here, instead of the tab corresponding with the color of the shoe, they just decided to make it black here. So now I'm going to just be doing a side-by-side comparison to just give you the final impressions and my final opinions about this shoe. Now, the red ones is the ones I currently wear. These are size 11 and these are size 10.5. I'm currently wearing these ones, and I'm saving these for the next year. And I could already tell that these shoes will last me a long time. Like a really long time, because I don't know why, but this material that they make it of is like so nice, and it conforms to your foot, and this thing will not tear at all. Because most shoes are like fabric and they have like a little bit of leather going over the toe here, but this is all like I really don't know what it is, but it's some sort of plastic material going on here, and it's really nice. And you may not be able to tell because I mean you've never seen these shoes perfectly new, but these shoes are like about 4 months old, and they still look brand new, except for like the shoelaces being untied and everything, and the tabs being pulled. They're pretty much brand new. So basically, I would have to give this a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's a really good shoe. It's nice and comfortable. You get some nice cushioning. Now, just so you guys know, just like I showed you the bottom of the shoes, it's got that triangular pattern going on. These shoes are in fact made for turf, like running around outside on the ground and stuff like that, but these shoes will work perfectly fine for cement and hardwood floors, things along those lines, and the bottom of the shoe will not get worn down any faster than if you were walking on turf. So this has been ṉBonoPromotions. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video.